Hello and welcome to the new Minju channel. My name is Minju Shin and let's dive right into today's topic. Who is Dumb and Dumber? On Tuesday, January 21st, Yoon made his first appearance at court. This was on day 3 of his impeachment trial and on the second day of Yoon waking up at the Seoul detention center. Word on the street is that Yoon seems to be getting his hair and makeup done, so he can look fresh at court, I presume. And he was seen donning shirts and ties that he was not wearing upon his way in to the detention center, meaning someone's been bringing him a fresh change of clothes. Now, one might argue that since he is still, unfortunately, the sitting president, it's fair that he receives special treatment. But many are pointing out the illegality of this special treatment. How did he arrange for his hair and makeup appointment? And his clothes? He is, with all due respect, the leader of an insurrection. Allegedly, and also millions of people saw it happen on TV. So should it be this confusing? I mean, is this not a crime? A crime for which he should be treated as a criminal, just like other criminals under the law? Maybe this just comes from my ignorance, but it just doesn't seem right that this man, deranged, pompous, pathetic man who attempted to take out his professional frustrations by the use of military force on his own peoples, is still receiving some sort of presidential treatment. On day 4 of the impeachment trial, which was on January 23rd, former Minister of Defense Kim Yong-hyun appeared as the first witness for Yoon. Now, I can't even begin to unpack the mental slapstick comedy performed by the Yoon and Kim Dumb and Dumber duo here, but suffice it to say, they tried. They tried. Overall, Kim, he just tried to make it seem like he was more responsible, and not Yoon, for this whole martial law declaration situation. But when Yoon and his attorneys tried to force words into Kim's mouth, more specifically when they were trying to downplay the number of troops that entered the National Assembly building, on this topic, Kim's programming wasn't able to identify the nuance and update real time. So basically, throughout multiple attempts by Yoon and his lawyers to give Kim a hint, Kim gave his version 1.0 response that, yes, indeed, 280 military men were inside or positioned throughout the National Assembly building. In another marvelously baffling response, this time during cross-examination by the National Assembly's impeachment investigation team, Kim claimed that he was the one that typed up a document that has been under the spotlight for a few weeks now. So this is the document that was handed to Choi Sang-mok, the finance minister and current acting president, on the night of December 3rd. In this document, there's a bullet point item that calls for the establishment of an emergency legislative body under martial law. So Kim says that he typed up this note, but he doesn't know, he is unable to answer, he is unable to name which word processing software, which program he used to type this document up on. Ridiculous! I've also heard from commentators online that those who work closely with Kim, maybe for Kim, I'm not sure specifically who, but they've come out and said that they've never seen Kim type on a keyboard ever. So much to say here. But back to the point. So Yoon claims he wasn't intending on having the martial law last for too long, that he wasn't trying to freeze the functionality of the legislative body of Parliament. But if that's the case, why the need to set up another emergency legislative body? So even at this surface level, Mr. Dumb and Mr. Dumber present clashing testimonies. Also, last thing, just FYI, Kim only decided to be cross-examined by the National Assembly's legal team after he initially refused to, and the judge told him that by doing so, it would reduce the credibility of his testimony for Yoon. That's all for now. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.